So you just unlocked Titan and you're wondering how to use it. In this video we'll be going over all the iconic abilities, how to best utilize them, and fun combos you can do. So with that out the way, let's get into this, yeah? The main reason you should use Titan is for its iconic feat, Titanic Block. By simply holding down your iconic feat button, you will raise a shield that'll nullify most damage coming your way. Now there are attacks that could pierce your guard, just like this, but if you block right before it hits you, then you will do a precision block, which prevents all damage and you could then counter back with 3 punches. Each time you block an attack, you will refill your limit break and you get even more back once upgraded. You can become an immovable object if you dedicate some time and learn your opponent's attack patterns and move pool. Moving on to your iconic abilities, Wind Up is up first. This introduces a new way to execute your iconic abilities. Instead of just pressing your iconic ability and moving on, you need to hold down the button and then release when it's in the red window for optimal damage. Once upgraded, the window will become wider, so it's easier for you to land in the zone. This is your strongest non-ultimate ability, so I highly recommend you master it. It does insane damage, and when the enemy is staggered, you should use this towards the end of the window for maximum damage. Next up is Upheaval. This is the AoE version of Wind Up as they function the same. Upheaval does have one cool gimmick though, and that's if it's used in the air, then the charge up is removed and it becomes instantaneous. The higher you are in the air, the more damage you'll do. Our third iconic ability is Raging Fist. It's like our iconic feat where it could block an incoming attack. If you precision time this, then it'll do a barrage of punches and you could press the attack button, which will let you do even more punches. You'll also lower the cooldown by 50% if you block an attack. This is an amazing defensive option if you ever want to have Titan's block, but you don't feel like using Titan's iconic feat, or you just want to get more damage than your regular 3 counterattacks. Lastly, our ultimate ability, Earthen Fury. This ultimate pauses time and sends out a conal attack from your hitbox that gets wider with each extension. This is good AoE if you position properly, especially against big enemies who have a large hitbox, so you get the full value on them. I unfortunately hardly found myself facing such foes. It felt mediocre most of the time and the long cooldown didn't help. It's a situation ultimate, so keep an eye out for when you could get the full value. Now that we cover all our iconic abilities, let's go over some fun combos you can use with your new toys. My go-to combo for boss fights is Will-O-the-Wisps and Wind Up. If you're ever fighting a new enemy and you don't know where the opening is to wind up, Will-O-the-Wisps will protect you so you can get one off without fearing any interruptions. Just activate it and then punch him in the face. For trash battles, it'll easily go to Ignition, Wicked Wheel, and Upheaval. Ignition scoops up the mobs so you could stack them close together. Wicked Wheel will then rise them up, and then Upheaval to send them crashing down. Hopefully this video helped you understand how to use Titan efficiently, and if you enjoyed this video, consider checking out the last one which covers my spoiler-free ability tier list, and perhaps subscribing to see more, as I plan on making a ton of videos for Final Fantasy XVI, and I play a wide array of RPG games, and I break them down, just like this. Until the next video, I'll see ya.